I'm pretty excited. This is the matchup of the night: Billy versus Merlini. Like,
Well, we've been building to this all night. Our stars Volcania got thoroughly thrashed last game.
yeah, we've been with Volcania since the beginning of tonight, but sadly we have to watch them go.
Man, man, yeah, this should be a pretty good game. eHug against notDusa, Felony, Trigex, Merlini. I'm not sure who those other two are. Seven and XXX. But this is like a full notDusa.com in-house, basically.
Excellent.
So this should be a pretty excellent match. I hope everybody is excited about this.
Radiant's ban.
So, what role does Merlini play
Dyer's
on this
ban.
team?
Probably solo mid. When I looked in on his stream earlier, he was just
Radiant's
playing
ban.
mid Zeus, which is like his thing.
Right.
I mean, he's a good enough player that he could be in any role wherever they need him. Ideally, they'll put him in a high pressure role, either
I was about to say
hard carry or mid.
Okay.
10 seconds to go.
And we're just getting our bans and picks out here
Dyer's
real
ban.
quick. Visage getting banned out, as well as Invoker and Outworld Devourer
Radiant's
and
pick.
Clockwork. So haven't really seen much of Clockwork all night. This is pretty interesting. Clockwork, I think, is more popular specifically
pick.
in the North American Dota scene, not just Western Dota, but North America specifically. I don't think any of the South American teams really play much Clockwork.
Yeah. So, very
Dyer's
interesting.
pick.
Nyx doesn't get banned, gets picked up immediately, and we see a first pick Death Prophet.
Yeah.
Probably Merlini's on the Death Prophet.
Radiant's pick.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. We're getting Rana and Slark now.
Radiant's ban.
Let's. Do you think we'll see them? Do you think we'll see eHug bother to go for the Bane? To go with the Marana?
They do. I think every time. I think we've seen them play one or two games now. I've seen them pick Bane up a lot.
Okay, well, it's getting banned
Dyer's
out right away.
ban.
Yeah, so notDusa understanding, seeing the Marana and also knowing that Bane is a very popular pick now.
Radiant's ban.
notDusa going for the Slark pick, and as we saw, eHug was able to make the Slark work really well last game.
Yeah.
Ten seconds to go.
How you hanging in there? Is that T helping out?
A little bit.
5 seconds.
I wish I had like herbal tea or something. I just got some black tea.
Reserve
Too
time.
lazy to get out the good green tea.
Yeah. And is this the semi or grand?
Dyer's
This
ban.
is the finals, I believe.
Ooh, exciting. Is it best of one?
Presumably it was best of one for
Everything else?
for Tex also.
Okay.
So I think it's just one of those things like they've been playing for like 6 hours straight, and there's only $100 up for the winner.
So everyone's ready to go home.
Radiant's
Yeah,
pick.
pretty much.
I'm ready to go.
Especially I think like the tournament administrators also.
So, Shadow Demon. We have not seen Shadow Demon, I think, all night.
Yeah, that is a good point. But if you can't get a Bane, guess who's also really good for setting up arrows? It's the Shadow Demon.
Yeah. And, the timing that disruption is
10 seconds to
not
go.
as easy, but it's the timing on it's pretty.
5 seconds.
I've seen. How about this? I am able to set up those arrows, and I am nowhere near the
Reserve
skill level
time.
of Team eHug or Merlini.
Yeah. Like, what do you think they'll? Do you think they'll go like opt for a hard push lineup since they went first for the Death Prophet?
Do you think we'll see a Nature's Prophet picked up or a Pugna?
Nature's Prophet, Pugna, Venomancer, Shadow Shaman, Chen, Enchantress.
Maybe, I don't know, because I know they buffed Shadow Demon Poison, so I don't know if it's that good against, kind of slowing down pushes.
Yeah.
I know it's never been good because it has such a long build up because you have to get like 5 or 6 stacks.
It is good at taking out like treants and Chen creeps if they're left alone too long. It is very good at taking those out.
Yeah, and an Abaddon pick, so very
Dyer's
actually a
pick.
very strong pick against the Marana arrows. The Shadow Demon purges too.
Hmm.
I actually really like that pickup. Yeah, I feel like it's quite often if you see Marana picked up early, it's pretty easy to pick up an Abaddon and fit him into your team.
Yeah, like we're having this kind of
10 seconds to
Cold
go.
War buildup of ways to either improve the Marana pick
Five
or
seconds.
make the Marana pick less effective. Uh, it'll be interesting to
Reserve
see if we
time.
see some more picks based around that.
Maybe a Bloodseeker to counter the Marana ult. I highly doubt it.
Oh man. I do like to see the anti-mage band. I'm a little sick. Like, haven't seen anti-mage in a month. Pretty sick of seeing him after 2 games.
After 2 games, go home, Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
You're farmed
I'll,
and slut pushing,
I'll
go
see you
home.
again in 3 months.
Yeah. We'll see you at the International.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's probably going to be all carry Nagas by then, I'm pretty sure.
And eHug, thinking real hard about this one. They're all already into their bonus time.
Yeah,
Lena.
Ooh.
whoa.
Radiant's
Ooh.
pick.
I'm really happy about seeing this.
Well, that's not something you see every day.
No, it isn't. But pretty happy to see it anyways. That Lena pickup.
I don't know how I feel about that because I don't know if it's a specific. I mean, is there ever a time you
10
specifically
seconds to
pick
go.
Lena?
Hmm. I
5 seconds.
She's really good in a lot of situations. I want to say it's like
Reserve
Light Strike Array
time.
combos real well with Arrow, and
Mhm.
she's got that going for her. Laguna is really good at pushing through Slark's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, with Disruptor.
Dyer's bad.
That also makes me really happy to see. Death Prophet and Disruptor, great together.
Yeah, you want people to stay near the Death Prophet ghosts. Easy, throw down a kinetic field.
Yep.
Or glimpse them back into it.
Yeah,
10
Or
seconds
glimpse
to
them
go.
into a pounce.
yeah. Pesky Marana getting away with a leap.
5 seconds.
Well, send her right back.
Hmm. So I
Reserve
wonder.
time.
I mean, is this an offlane Slark or a tri-lane Slark? Is my real question.
Yeah, this. So we're talking about the effectiveness of these picks as counters to each other and in late game stuff, but as far as laning, they're not spectacular. I think we would probably see a safe lane tri lane with if this is what we're looking
Radiant's
at, Slark
banned.
Abaddon Disruptor. I really don't think that's a very good offensive tri lane. There's a lot of power lacking. And especially like if you're facing down Shadow Demon,
Dyer's
Lena,
pick.
Marana, that somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Yeah. I really like the Luna ban and the Weaver ban.
Yeah, agreed. We are gonna see some kind of heavy farmer, I think, for eHug.
So what do you think? A gyrocopter maybe?
No, no, nothing like gyrocopter.
10 seconds to go.
So no Luna, no anti-mage,
5 seconds.
no life stealer, no Weaver.
What carries exist in this game? Terrorblade?
Dragon Knight?
Reserve time.
In this Captain's mode. It's no Terrorblade yet.
Oh, alright.
Timbers.
So
So
that's
Marauder's
a-
going to be going
a
with
farmer.
the hard farm, I guess. And so now who's going mid? Is this a mid Timbersaw? Or
No,
mid
off
Nyx
lane.
Assassin?
Offlane Timber Midnix?
Yeah, I think that's what they have to do. They kind of pick themselves into a corner.
I mean, they work. The Nyx mid is going to be tough against a Death
10
Prophet with
seconds to go.
with spammable swarm, Crypt Spawn.
Yeah, so this is either
5
going to be a
seconds.
really survivable safe lane farmer like notDusa, or we're going to just see an
Reserve
off
time.
lane who can deal with Timbersaw. Because I really don't think we'll see Slark in any kind of mid capacity,
No.
even against the Timbersaw.
Slark could mid against Nyx pretty well. The Nyx will just burn his mana constantly, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really curious to see what notDusa picks because I really can't tell if this is a definite like solo lane Slark. Oh,
Viper. Viper.
yeah.
Hmm.
Think about it. You put Viper solo against the Timber, and we've seen Viper wreck Timber before.
So interesting.
Everybody get set.
Very interesting. Smoke immediately bought.
So we're gonna have the
Oh man.
Merlini Death Prophet, which will be exciting to see. That's, I would say, definitely one of Merlini's best mid heroes, because what he's able to accomplish with that, with the pressure and push and the team fight, is one of such a good hero for Merlini.
So they're actually rushing down here as
Let's
4.
keep it clean,
They're gonna
folks.
try and pick off this Slark at level 1. But also the literal biggest disappointment of tonight, Merlini's team put out a Mighty Boar.
Going with the Scrub Boar immediately lost the game.
Yeah, they've lost the courier battle, and that's
30
the most
seconds to
important part of this
showtime.
game.
Are you typing to Avanti right now? Yeah, there you go. Who's got Cowdad?
He's streaming with Toffee on notDusa.
Oh. Oh, is spectator chat really frowned upon?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that.
And obviously in NEL, it's just clowny as fuck, and everybody is just spamming all chat constantly.
What's up,
Um,
Alch? I mean, can't they just turn off spectator chat?
Well, so this is also appearing on like 4 live streams, the spectator chat.
Oh, right, because they didn't turn it off.
So what are we paused for? Oh, Slark is disconnected. Okay.
Merlini has 8,000 people watching him.
Unsurprising. Merlini's a pretty popular dude.
He's cool.
Yep.
Oh man, we're not gonna break 40 viewers tonight, or 44 or whatever our score was.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of streams going, and most of them are a bit more like well established than
Yeah.
mine, obviously. Even with relative unknowns like Toffee and Cow Dota.
I recognize Toffee's face, but I don't think I've ever watched him cast before.
I think he pretty much only casts like Sex and Tex. Toffee
What's with
casts
all
a
the
bit
scribbling?
of Tex when on Thursday, but I don't think he started until like the 4th round or something.
Hmm.
Oh my god, there's so much drawing on the minimap.
Are we allowed to draw, or is that banned too?
I think spectator drawing is by spectator channel.
Okay.
I don't think all the spectators can do it, so you can draw your weird boobies or whatever.
I was going for 4-leaf clover, but yeah, it turned into 4 boobies. Let's see if I can draw the Triforce. Yeah, so sorry everyone, entertaining you with really crappy drawings. Little known fact, I went to art school, and this is what it comes in use for.
Oh man.
That's me, Cheese. Follow me at LCheese, ELL Cheese, at Twitter. You can watch me draw more crappy things and talk about being an art school dropout who now casts Dota. This is my life.
At ELL cheese.
You're not gonna catch up before it disappears.
There we go.
Old Cheese with a C, it looked like.
So, despite not wanting any spectator chat, all chat is literally blowing up, including some spectators talking in all chat, spamming all chat. MVP Andrew representing K Dota. Man.
Felony is a stranger.
Yeah, Ohana means family is Ryubora's.
I should thank you.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyways,
So they're going so
Dyer
hard.
is
Oh
gonna
my god,
catch
he
out the
just.
Slark. Oh
Oh,
no, into the Light Strike Array. Nice arrow.
That was very well
Light
timed.
Strike Array, and he has pounce. He's gonna get away just fine.
Wow. Whoa. So he's going to. I wonder if he's going to go to the fountain or if he's just going to salve up. Looks like he's going all the way to the fountain.
Yeah, he's just gonna go to Fountain.
That's going to be some lost experience, but he is going to conserve more gold. And Teal, it looks like, giving some directions via minimap.
Yeah, I don't know what the X is for, besides probably don't go there.
Don't go there. It's
Bad.
like a very, very loud don't go there.
Yeah. There, I'm contributing.
Good job.
So, oh, Mid-Timber.
Mid-Timber against Death Prophet. And, oh wow, yeah. Pandago and I'm a Sheep Sucks are lurking in the background. The Merlini is sticking towards the top. And that is a badass Death Prophet hat. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's the
The horns?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was...
Crown of the Death
Oh,
Princess.
she looks like Amidala from Star Wars a little bit, in my opinion. Oh, what's going on bottom?
So, like, Lena Shadow Demon looking for
they're gonna
supports.
catch out the Abaddon. Like Striker Warray is gonna hit. Oh, she hits two. But where's the arrow? No arrow.
And this might go bad.
Oh, the
Oh,
nice arrow on the Abaddon. That's first blood.
Yep.
Someone's having
And they're just gonna get
technical
some right clicks
difficulties.
in just to.
Did somebody
Correct.
disconnected?
That happened.
Oh, one of the spectators. Okay, it wasn't the player.
Avanti, whoever was asking for how to get open mic enabled. Avanti just not having a good night. Oh. Oh, the arrow
Oh.
misses, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, another I'm a Sheep landing lots of good Light Strike Arrays. Oh, and the amp damage just a little too late. If he had amp damaged him before those two auto attacks, he would have been dead. So eHug right out of the gate,
My pet
Showing-
thanks you.
asserting dominance.
Yeah,
Shut
that's just going real well for eHug already.
Yeah, I'm a Sheep, landing every Light Strike Array. And they're gonna rotate this Disruptor top. I think they're abandoning the tri-lane already. Oh, mid, Shadow Demon with haste.
Yeah, they're gonna get this. Actually,
Oh,
okay.
the damage coming out. Because
Wow.
the amp... Merlini's dead.
Yep.
Excellent rotation.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Oh, are they... Oh, they want the Shadow
About
Demon to go in
time.
there and snipe the courier. Oh, bottom lane.
Wow,
mid-tower can
that
use a
pounce. Jeez.
Also, Stout Shield saved his life. He got the procs.
You got that salve off too.
So, I think... So we were questioning, what the hell is this Lena pickup? So, it looks like eHug predicted the Slark tri-lane, and immediately said, alright, they have two melee heroes in tri-lane. Let's pick one of the supports with the longest range auto attack in the game, which is Lena.
Yep.
And Nyx dies top. Oh wow, the Viper almost died. And so this tri-lane is turning into a duo lane, and so is top. Lena's securing the invis room.
Invisibility.
Death Prophet is getting a lot of harass on this Timber Saw, who only has 1 point in reactive armor, but he does have a bottle. Oh, this Lena has invis.
I'm not sure how much they can do though. Like they had a lot more utility with the hasted Shadow Demon.
So, you know, the Lena can do 200 damage, and the Timber Saw's level 6 already. Oh my gosh.
But if
I think they can do this.
If Merlini isn't close to
Yes.
the trees, like okay,
he's gonna get it.
yeah,
Yep.
the ult damage was there.
That was hot.
Wow. The support picks by eHug.
They're just working out really well.
Yeah, I think what happened is that no notDusa or ND picked really defensive supports, but not defensive in the way like an Earthshaker is.
Yeah, and Felony's, yeah, he's gonna get disrupted here. And
Nice stun.
Kill.
No more.
Pendago low, but he's not in any danger of dying from that.
And he has 600 gold in the bank. He's gonna be able to get mana boots.
Wow.
Oh, nice arrow.
Just
bomb.
random arrow, just for the damage. And
She doesn't
this is
use
nice.
the Starstorm.
Just conserving mana, like that was not an arrow to try and get a kill. That is an arrow to piss off a Slark, basically.
Yeah,
Have fun
pretty
trying
much.
to bust down Radiant
At this
Fortified?
now.
Wow.
At this point, Radiant's on tilt. And I don't even know if that's the right way to use tilt in this context, but I just like all the lanes are incredibly pressured.
Yeah.
None of them are winning. Like even the Nyx who got killed top got bailed out by the Shadow Demon. And this rune control is just impeccable.
Illusion.
Nyx is 6 now, so he's got the Vendetta, and we're probably just gonna see more hard ganks.
Yeah. Oh, he gets the mana boots. Very nice. This ward is gonna spot him out though. But he's gonna come around the long way.
Yeah, this is kind of what we saw on Tex. Like the teams that did really well had the really strong rotation and like early ganks.
Bottom lane, nothing. Okay, never mind.
That's what
Oh, Nyx Assassin just Vendetta up.
yeah. He's gonna be well. Wow, they're going really hard there. They did get the Timber Saw,
Yeah.
and
Good glimpse.
Nyx not gonna go in there. Yeah, it's a little too far from any support.
Yeah. Lena is not 6, but she's getting close to it.
Let's take a look
What
at
level are the
last hits.
supports? Level 5 Disruptor, level 4 Abaddon. So the supports on Radiant are not falling too far behind in levels.
But they're really, really not getting any
Die
gold,
might want
especially
to
with
die in the
these.
top tower.
They're
The
gonna
all
die.
chat- The all chat warning. Oh, the arrow misses.
Wow, yeah, that was well
Oh,
done.
nice dodge on the impale.
They're just gonna Moonlight Shadow get away.
Yeah.
That was some good all chat. Oh man.
So they're coming back in. They want to re-engage. That ward should have spotted out the
Ooh.
re-engage, but we'll see.
Yeah, the Vendetta here.
Oh, is he gonna catch this disruptor out?
There's
Nope,
he is in
the
range.
sentry. He's in the sentry.
Oh god.
It
they
doesn't
just-
even matter. That disruptor's no.
Wow,
disruptor's
good
gonna live.
shield. And okay. The Aphotic Shield and Miss Coil finally
Radiant's
starting to do
mid
some
tower's
good.
getting banged up.
Oh, the glimpse!
Oh,
Big
very
glimpse!
nice glimpse. He's dead.
He's super dead.
Nice disruption to stall. Oh, they're gonna get
They
the
get-
slurp.
wow.
Oh my gosh.
Big damage there. Viper's trying to do what he can. Laguna
And
coming
Kino
out.
levels up
Burns, doesn't it?
Dang.
just for that.
And
Radiant's
that's...
top tower's hurting.
This Timber Saw just,
Is that 3 for 1? Wow.
yeah.
Radiant's top tower's in
No, they
bad
got the
shape.
Nyx, so that's 2 for 3. But Merlini died during that, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
The Timber is 8. Merlini's keeping up in levels, but look at the difference in their farm, their net worth. And Merlini pops his ult in Fountain.
What? Oh man, that's
Dire's bottom
embarrassing.
tower's getting the
Poor
business.
Merlini.
I'd imagine there's a lot of like ally chat going on here, trying to figure out what they're gonna do.
Yeah, they're smoked up bottom with an Invisnix. They're looking for another pick.
At least Merlini is getting some use out of this. Yeah, Vendetta and a smoked.
So, Nick's forgetting that
Oh
there's
wow, he canceled. He broke the invis, but didn't actually get the attack off.
It doesn't
doesn't
even
matter
matter.
though.
I think the Invis wore off before he got the Vendetta off, actually. Because you...
I thought I had a few more seconds there.
Did it? I thought it
think
canceled
so.
when you hit someone, not when you started the auto attack. I could be wrong.
So Abaddon was only level 5. He still doesn't have borrowed time, and that's pretty rough.
And all he has is a magic stick and boots. Well,
Felony's doing pretty well though. Like he's got pretty good levels, and he's starting to get some early items.
see this Marana pickup?
What's that?
Soul Ring.
Really? Is that okay? It's on the.
I guess
Wow.
it gives you that mana regen you really need. Hasted Timbersaw rotating mid. Nice perch. With the glimpse, I think is gonna save him.
Yeah, that was a good glimpse. They're gonna.
One more auto attack and he's dead. Oh, did you just get a
That
lag
was a pretty solid kill, actually.
Did you just get a lag spike?
No.
Okay. So, it looks like Merlini's team is reacting quick enough to these ganks now that...
They're catching on
Yeah.
to what eHug is doing, and hopefully they're not too far behind.
Dire's mid
They're
tower.
probably gonna pick up the tower here.
that
Ooh,
arrow.
good arrow.
And Disruptor's dead. But Marana's really low.
And Felony just trying to get some poison attack on. Ooh, Disrupt
Good
coming out.
disruption,
Lays
nails
Light Strike
damage.
Array.
Oh,
That's four.
nice ult by the Lena.
Wow, arrow coming out, hitting Merlini. Whirling Death taking him out.
That's four.
And he wants more, and he gets it.
That was brutal.
Radiant's mid
All of a
tower's coming
sudden,
apart.
like, that space that they had finally gotten for themselves is completely gone, and more.
No breaking down the radiant structures
It
like
was
this.
4v3.
Radiant's
No,
mid
I'm sorry, it
tower's
was
getting banged
4v4.
up. Dire's top
Oh,
tower's getting
God.
beat down.
That is pretty rough.
Radiant's mid tower's in trouble. Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
So, Nyx has his mana boots, TPing top. Not sure what this. How's this Slark doing? He's got bottle and treads. Oh, this Slark, he's almost half the net worth of the Marana, and if that doesn't tell you enough about what happened with the tri-lane bottom.
Yeah. Timbersaw is doing real well for himself
Dire's
in terms
top
of network
tower's getting
too.
beat down.
And that's really not something you
Oh.
want to see.
Breaking through the Dire's structures
Is
for
he gonna
now.
get the last hit? No, he's not even gonna get the
Dire's
last
top
hit.
tower's been
Wow.
disowned.
He's gonna Vendetta.
And he's dead.
Yep.
I don't think the Slark is getting out alive.
Wow!
Just get the impale.
What? Oh my god. That pounce, the blind pounce anticipating the like Vendetta. Oh my god.
Oh, they're gonna find a disruptor. And
Five in a row.
yep, he'll
How
ult.
about that?
And they pop the shield or the borrow time, and they still want this.
Yeah, level 1 borrow time is
Dynamic,
barely
yep, Dynamic
anything.
surge, and he's
Top
dead.
tower's taken
Two
down.
hits. Viper ult going out,
Got one
getting
last top
the
tower.
kill real quick
5 in a
on
row.
Marana, but wow, is he?
Dive for that
Wow,
Viper.
he's totally missing that. Is
Oh,
he gonna die to the?
the reactive armor isn't enough.
Okay. Merlini picking up the kill.
Oh, nice pounce, but it's not enough. Oh, good glimpse.
Too many
Nice.
irons in the fire.
Oh, and that's a kill streak too, down.
Wow, yes, 781 gold
On
for
the
Slark.
support Lena from a tri-lane.
Yeah, that's Slark desperately needed that gold.
She had 6 kills. 6.
They pinged out this ward, and even Disruptor getting a little extra gold for himself.
So looking at the gold graph, Radiant hanging in there.
Yeah, that's starting to bring it back a little bit.
Yeah, you know, stabilizing the bleeding of gold.
Ooh, Nyx Assassin. He almost wandered into that. If he had started a fight there under that sentry, man. One of my big worries though is that the Radiant really don't have many hard disables. Like they've got Kinetic Field and Pounce, and that's basically it. Like how are you going
Dire's
to
mid towers haven't
keep
Yeah,
it from
good
this
glimpse.
away?
Oh, very nice static storm.
She's still got
not
lead.
gonna be enough.
Wow.
I don't know if that disruption's gonna help her. It
That was
doesn't.
kind of a troll disruption. Oh my god. Abaddon's starting
Lena.
doing what he can. This Slark is getting hit real hard.
Dire's
The
mid
Slark's not gonna
tower.
make it out alive.
Oof.
Neither is the Nyx. Oh, another
Good
good
glimpse back.
Oh, very nice.
Man, if they can keep up these glimpses, I think they might have a
Okay,
shot at this
Lena
game.
has a Force Staff already and Mana Boot.
And got herself stuck without a TP scroll. I know
think
she's not quite
gonna be
stuck.
Okay, they're not. Wait, is Merlee gonna
Oh, are
figure
they
out where
gonna-
the Merlee? What? What was that Force Staff?
So he saw the ghosts coming at him from this direction and decided he would try to escape from up here. But Merlini was already around here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
This is
typical.
clowny as hell.
Typical NA Dota.
Yeah.
Unless he, I think he knew the
That
ghosts.
was a good educated guess, but
I wonder if he knew the ghosts were still gonna kill him if he stuck there, so he had to run.
they definitely would have. Like he thought that Merlini was coming from the other direction.
Wait, so I thought ghosts wouldn't attack you if they didn't have vision on you.
That might be a recent change. I think it might be, so they might hit you in fog, but not invisibility.
Because I could have sworn if you get fogged, they won't attack you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna research this. Let me know if anything else is going on.
Well,
Go to
Radiant are
Detective Cheese on the case.
grouping up here to try and do something. They want to punish this this tower scouting out. Lena throwing out the. Oh, we're gonna see. Yeah, there's the big glimpse.
Oh, big
There's
Rana
a sentry. Dust goes off.
That Lena just way out of position.
I mean, the whole team was there, but they only glimpsed her back by herself.
So yeah, what I mean by way out of position, she was out of
Dire's
position
mid-tower
enough where a
won't last
glimpse
much
would
longer.
make her even more out of position.
So she was within like several
Dire
screen
couldn't hang
lengths
on
of
to
being
that
out of
mid-tower.
position, which when there's a disruptor around just means you're entirely out of
Yeah.
position.
And that's why you max glimpse.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
The gold graph is swinging back towards Radiant. They're
A couple
catching up.
towers here, and they will be.
He's gonna be
well
dead
set
even
off.
after this
Dire's
one.
bottom tower.
The hero levels have mostly evened out
Dire
now.
gave
Yeah.
up a bottom tower.
Yeah, experience is almost dead even. This is looking really good for the Radiant team.
Yeah, look. If you look at the kills, like over the last 5 minutes, there's only been 2 kills. Only 2 people in the Radiant died, and then there's been at least like 2 team wipes worth of kills on the Dire side.
Wasn't it at one point like 12-4 or something?
It was 12. Yeah, it was like 12-4, 8 minutes into the game or something ridiculous. So if the last game wasn't action packed enough, this one is even. I think the kill count is breaking the record so far. Nyx has his blink though. That's pretty big, and he's level 11.
Jeez.
He's not gonna be able to kill Merlini. Maybe just inconvenience him for a while.
And then blink away.
Just a nuisance.
Yeah.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Merlini's though he's phase boots drums and his he's only about 500 gold away from his Yules.
Oh, Slark's got his Shadow Blade just about finished. That'll be
That's
big for
actually
him.
pretty important.
Yeah.
And Merlini actually catching up with farm with the timber. I'm really impressed by that. Just Merlini showing, like, if you ever watch Merlini stream, which you can right now, Merlini knows how to farm the map like so efficiently, no matter how far behind he is.
Yeah. There's just like there's a level of experience behind Merlini just from years and years of play that not many other Dota players have. And just like efficiently being able to find farm regardless of what's happening on the map
Yeah,
is one of those like it's one of those things you only learn after playing thousands of games.
yeah. Merlini, in like other, if you ever watch other people when they play like these really hard farmers, they will go farm in spots that you like someone like who is not as experienced as them would consider very dangerous.
Oh no.
Oh, top. Good spiked carapace. Good impale. Oh, and the Vendetta just comes off cooldown.
So now is he going to stick
wants to
around
turn
and
it
try
around?
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice demonic purge. Good,
10
good.
seconds. Oh, we got a Photic shielded.
Yeah, good
Nice.
aphotic shield.
Mid tower could use a
Oh,
Oh,
and that
big
glimpse.
glimpse.
Ally.
Oh no,
It
Pandago.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, they had the sentry there too to see him.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
I think he was actually out of range of the sentry, but the
Oh,
AoE and burst were just enough to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a long fade on that level 1 Moonlight Shadow. Actually, it's level 2 now. It's
2 second
level
delay
11.
is still a very long time.
Yeah.
And
It
Lena,
feels like forever. Wow, Lena going down?
Lena gets picked off solo.
Where was that? Oh, that was like Slark way up in their jungle.
Yep. And Slark's going BKB.
Smart.
Very smart. They've got lots of stuns. He's gonna get demonic purged probably still
Yeah.
every time, but that's fine.
It'd rather it be him and not like Death Prophet or Viper.
Yeah, Death Prophet needs to keep that move speed up during fights in order to kite people with her ghosts. Mid, just some warding going on. DD on the Timber. He does have his Bloodstone, but he's had it for like 3 minutes now, and he has gotten no kills off of it.
Yeah, he needs to start being active. Like he just needs to be doing things, and he hasn't really been doing a lot of things.
Yeah. Like, if he had that Bloodstone, like, 10 minutes ago, he'd probably have, like, 12 charges by now, but, yeah.
He's focusing more on farming than trying to just go for ganks, and eHug is set up to gank and get kills.
The
If they're
Dire
not
might wanna
ganking and
mine
getting
their top
kills,
tower.
then they're just kind of handing notDusa the reins.
Yeah, and notDusa, like, they were able to keep up in their levels just barely, so, once the dives started, they were able to turn around, like, I think it was, like, 2 or 3 dives bottom that really got turned around. That really put notDusa back into the game. Like, that one fight in their jungle where they killed 4 of the Dire for 2 of theirs was pretty important. Timber is going for BKB. I don't know how you feel about that.
It's good at stopping him from getting glimpsed into hell.
Yeah. The sad thing is that you will burn a BKB charge just for that one glimpse. Lots of pings coming out. Oh, Slark realizing where there's a ward,
Yeah.
using his passive. So,
Not a lot of gold on these supports though.
I think
so.
that slowed down. And I think the late game favors the Radiant much more than the Dire.
Yeah, especially like between Viper and Death Prophet, they've got some amazing late game potential, and Slark. Like not even to mention the Slark. And we mentioned it, and we're a little worried like during the picks that eHug needed a big dude who was going to farm and get strong for late game.
And instead we got a Timber.
Yeah, and instead we got a Timber Saw. Mirana does have a Midas, but she needs like several thousand more gold in items before she even resembles a carry.
Yeah, she
Moonlight
needs-
Shadow going off here.
Ooh.
They looking to
Did
go
the
on Viper
Viper
maybe.
spot it out, or does he just have an idea?
He finished farming that wave, and I think he's just backing into the tower, waiting for the wave to catch up. I don't think he has any clue about this. There's some stuff.
Oh, very nice light sucker rain to the
Good
arrow.
combos.
That Viper's so tanky. Look at him.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna
Viper's
turn
start going
around.
off.
Good
Wow.
disruption though. But
And
that
he's glimpse
glimpse
back.
just ruins everything.
And arrow missing, hitting a creep.
My thanks.
So they used Moonlight Shadow, they burned it to try and get a kill, and instead they lost the Timber Saw.
So that Viper in total has 60% magic resist.
Yeah.
That lane is completely useless.
It's almost like Lagooning Huskar.
Like your Laguna is doing, it's supposed to be doing about 600 damage. Instead
doing
it's
like a
doing
couple hundred.
yeah, 300 at best.
Yeah.
It's no better than a Crypt Swarm.
Is that another glimpse? Yeah, he glimpsed back the
getting the business.
Lina just to piss her off a little bit.
Yeah.
Timbersaw's back up, but I'm not sure he's gonna be able to go in here. They're just putting this in deny range and giving it to him.
Yeah, they're
You
gonna.
know the drill.
Yeah.
Just to make sure it's down and gone.
You know what? And
Ooh, another
nice
glimpse
glimpse.
back.
Dire might want
Oh,
to
but
buy
he's
in the
able
top
to turn chain
tower.
out.
Yep.
Immediately Vendetta, and he's gonna walk through a sentry though. They're gonna spot this out. Do they have detection? No, they don't. No, they do.
They do now,
Radiant's
and Nyx
smart
immediately
enough.
turns around. And he's actually breaking his vendetta, so he's just giving up hope on that
Oh.
entirely.
Dire's lost the
Slark
top
being a
tower.
boss, getting the top tower solo.
Oh yeah, he's.
Wow,
What was
that
that
dust
dust?
missed completely. Ooh,
Oh, good
wow.
blink. Good blink.
The timing on that blink. Actually surprised he didn't just go for the pounce. He wanted the backstab damage from the Shadow
Yeah,
Blade.
Slark has his BKB too.
He's ready for a fight now.
If he wasn't scary enough. Yeah, like what can they do to this Slark? He has BKB, he has his ult. Like who's gonna kill him?
Yeah. Ideally, Lina wants to get in there with Laguna before or after the Black King bar.
And I mean, 600. Like they might just have the burst for him, but I feel like he can just pop his ult before they can burst him down now.
Yeah. So Marana's got that Midas, and she's got 3,200 gold. Like, do you think we're just gonna see Manta out of her right away?
Well,
Or
so
Daedalus?
here's the problem. She needs Manta probably to survive in the team fights longer, but she also needs to do more damage.
Radiant's
Desperately,
gone and
like,
fortified their structure.
Daedalus or Desolator, maybe?
Yeah, Deso's a pretty popular pickup on her.
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
And also, well, I was gonna say it buffs your other teammates right click, but who on the Dire really want to right click
Nyx.
besides the Lina?
Yeah, I would like to see this Lina transition into attack items once she gets a bit more gold. Arrow coming out.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
there's nobody
scout.
there.
Yeah, I mean she has Ghost Scepter and Force Staff. I don't know what else she. I mean, this Lina has plenty of items to
Yeah.
accomplish what she needs, but it's a Viper and a Slark. They're so hard to kill.
I would always like to see an Ags. Ags on Lina is broke as hell. 900 range is just crazy.
Yeah.
Both teams kind of chilling out here, and I really think this is going to go badly for the Dire team the later this goes.
Yeah.
Bloodstone picked up on Death Prophet now.
That's pretty important, especially if Merlini gets a few kills and gets that Bloodstone really, upping its worth.
Yeah.
Because the Timber already is down to 5 charges.
Even if they take the time to focus the Death Prophet, like that is like a full heal for all the other players on our team.
Yeah,
They can
I
stay
think,
close enough. There's the Deso. She did go right for that.
Yeah, that was the right choice by her. Yeah, eHug really won the early game, but notDusa just were able to hang in there long enough to get their, and they were just able to turn around these dives and ganks.
Yeah,
It's-
like we've seen
oh.
a lot of teams.
Moonlight
They
Shadow,
just-
where's it going?
they had trouble pushing their advantage. They're looking for something here.
Do they want a
Maybe-
Roche?
They do look like they want a Roche.
Yeah.
Just
Wow,
That
okay.
sentry's gonna spot them out though.
Oh, Slark. Oh, Slark.
Good.
He
good
wants to go
sentry.
in there.
Tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
And they're yeah.
They
they're
can't
just
do it.
getting
They
out.
have no one to tank it. Where's Timber?
Well, they saw the Nyx with
Yeah.
the sentry there. They just
And-
smoked in. Oh,
The blind static. And we're gonna see another Ags Disruptor tonight.
is he going for it?
Yep.
Nice.
He's a little bit more than halfway there. Arrow's gonna miss. Oh, good Yules. Oh,
Man,
Oh,
the
he's
silence and the
silenced.
kinetic field.
oh, and
He's gonna
Shadow
BKB
Demon and
though.
Lina just immediately blow up. Oh, this Slark is just doing so much damage, it just doesn't matter.
Vendetta on Nyx, but he's too scared to go in on any of these heroes.
Oh,
A
nice
big glimpse back.
Big glimpse.
And Nyx is still not going to go in. Very sad for that Nyx.
He's just gonna run to their secret shop and just call it a day, probably.
Yeah. Just, you know, take a nap.
That Death Prophet silence.
The silence and the kinetic field at the same time just worked out so perfectly for them.
Because usually Timber can Timber chain away from the kinetic field, but
Yeah.
Merlini got that silence in perfectly.
This
Dyer's
This,
midtown could use a little
Rush
help.
is going to take him a little while. Not a whole lot of big auto attackers on this team.
Yeah, and
And Dire look
really-
like they want to come in, but
The Radiant took
What was that
over
blink?
Roche out
Oh,
back.
okay. He was
Wow.
trying to snatch it, but
yeah, he
he'll
almost
make
had
it out
it.
just fine. Oh, but not this. I don't think this lean is gonna make it out. No.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
How about that?
Glimpse of
He
the corpse
glimpses the
back.
deadliness body bag.
Nice,
They
Aegis popped.
immediately pop the Aegis. Good demonic purge, but he just has his ult, and that Nyx is dead.
Yep,
And Timber.
he's gonna eat it too.
He's
Actually,
gonna
we're gonna
get
go Mirana. Nicely timed leap. Oh, big glimpse
another
back.
Glimpse.
Something bad's happened to the Radiant's courier.
Oh, courier kill.
Oh no, were there any good items on it? No, nope. Viper got his
Mhm.
Ags in time.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower's hurt.
This game is just turning into disaster for the Dire. And they're not like far behind on kills
Radiant's
anymore,
top
but
tower's taking hits.
the tower kills are in the Radiant's favor.
Where are those creeps? Oh, they're going all the way up to the timber saw.
Dyer's mid
They just
tower's
kinda
having technical
Took a little
difficulties.
trip off to the side.
I think we're gonna see a Scotty from the Slark.
Nice. I appreciate a good Scotty. Oh, throwing out that Viper
Dyer's
ult.
mid tower's nothing now.
He's got that Ags. He can,
Every 15, 12 seconds?
yeah.
Guess what's happening to Dyer's bottom tower?
Oh, this Timber's so low. That demonic purge is doing nothing.
Yeah.
And the
Ooh.
disrupt Ags.
Nice.
So those BKBs they bought, nothing.
Yeah, that Timber who wants to escape from anything, actually. Yeah, the Force Staff on Lena is not going to do anything. Ghost Scepter is not going to save her.
So Slark went back to pick up a Skull Basher. That's weird.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, I guess
Just casual
Ultimate
ulti orb.
Yeah, for the stats, I guess. I guess because, excuse me, he wants to get an Abyssal, but saving, he'd rather have some of the stats to help him keep on snowballing.
Well, both teams kind of sitting back here, still trying to get their farm up.
Yeah, Radiant are more than happy to sit back and farm up a little bit. They
Radiant's
know
bottom
they have the
tower
advantage
ain't
and they
pretty
have the
sight
better
right
late
now.
game.
So, wow, okay. Miranda almost just leapt on top of
Double
the...
damage.
What is Miranda doing here? She is so far out. Double damage, Slark. Oh, big silence. All three of them.
Good Ghost Scepter.
Oh my
How about
god.
that? That's 4 in a row. 2 down.
That silence was insane. That's GG. They're
there's
just
the
calling
GG.
it.
Yeah, Merlini and the Slark could just solo all of eHug, those two.
Oh my god. Do you see this chase bottom on the Mirana?
No.
1 second. Oh,
Oh, nice.
this is gonna...
Slark misses the pass.
And that looks like it's gonna be game. So congratulations,
Radiant's top
notDusa.
towers, and that's a win for the
Our
Alright,
winners
$100
this
richer.
week. Yeah. So we had a pretty cool game there. It was really good that the game wasn't one-sided. Like the fact that notDusa managed to come back after what you can't really say anything other than that was a horrendous start.
Yeah.
They had so much trouble early on.
Yeah, eHug really played to their advantage from their picks, and they were great, but Merlini's team just, got a foothold in, and they held it well, and they caught up, and then they just were better built for the mid to late game.
Man,
Alright.
yeah, that was cool.
Well, that's all our games for tonight.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep, thanks for everyone who stuck by. We'll see you next week, probably.
So where can they find you, Cheese?
They can find me at L Cheese, 2L ELL Cheese. I'd like to thank Pyronic again for letting me cast with him.
Anytime, man.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yep. See ya. So before I sign off for the night, I just want to thank everybody who stuck in there and watched. If you want to find out when I'm going to be streaming more Dota, make sure you follow the channel at twitch.tv/PyronicEX. You can follow me on Twitter. I will talk about when I'm streaming, and I'll also be putting the VODs from tonight's stream up on YouTube. So that'll be announced on my Twitter, also twitter.com/PyronicEX. The YouTube they'll go up on, again, is youtube.com/PyronicEX. Really easy to remember. So I just want to thank everybody involved for hanging out and watching. So good night and good luck.